What is up, makeup peoples? It's Leanna. It is balls sticking to your leg hot out today. I feel like I'm gonna die. I just do not like when it's this humid and hot out. So it's so gross. It's just so gross. But anyway, I was thinking I just wanted to do a video that was kind of different than like just a tutorial or review of a product, because that could get kind of boring sometimes. Today I'm doing what I'm gonna call a makeup mobster quickie. We're gonna have a real quickie right here. So I want to talk about some secret weapons. You know, I want to talk about some secret weapons that I use that I don't think a lot of people think about, whether it be in fashion or beauty related, just things that I have around that I feel either enhance or help me out in ways that maybe they're things that people wouldn't typically think about. You know, or maybe they are, and you're gonna be like, Leanna, you're an idiot. What are you talking about? So, the first one I want to talk about, this is one of my absolute favorite secret weapons in the world for any kind of like beauty, hair, whatever. And it's these little claw clip things here. I don't remember really what they're called. What's the actual name for these? And what makes these things so amazing in the world and so needed in my world is that they're so versatile. Versatile. How do you say that word? I have no idea. They're so versatile. That's how I'm gonna say it. They're so versatile. I have a lot of different little uses for these things that I don't think people know I have them in my hair a lot, because on their own they're really ugly and I'm not really into wearing them and just rocking them out like this. They're kind of ugly. But these work really great, and I'm just gonna give you guys a very quick demonstration of how I like to use these and what their function is. So if you're doing a ponytail, let's just say, and you have really thin kind of boring hair like I have, I don't know how great you guys could see it because dark hair, dark background. I look like Jambi from like Pee-wee's Playhouse in here with the dark background. I look like I'm just a floating head. Okay, so there we go. Hair's in a ponytail. Looks kind of boring, right? It's just like a straight up, you know, just boring ponytail. This little secret weapon here will help you pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. You see that? It makes your ponytail. What I do usually is I will lift my ponytail and just kind of clip it right around the rubber band and just let your hair kind of fall over. And what it does is, look at the difference. I don't know if you guys could really see my hair. See, look at, you see what that kind of does there? Kind of just gives you that extra little oomph, makes your ponytail look wider, kind of fatter, and it kind of, are you guys even seeing this? Kind of wider, you know, fatter, and it just kind of puffs it up and gives it a little bit more volume. So I think that's awesome. Another great thing for them, for girls like me who have fine hair, is I will, you know, have my hair in a ponytail, and I feel like if you just kind of twist your hair around, sometimes you might get like a really small kind of, I don't know if you guys could see it, there you go, kind of small, kind of measly looking bun. With these, I like to use them. I will put it again underneath. And there's so many different ways you could use them in this aspect. You could kind of fold them under here and, you know, arrange it around like that. And you got like, God, this is so dark. Sorry, guys. You kind of fold it around. I don't know if you guys could see. I look crazy doing that. Maybe I'll use this whiteboard. Here you go. You could kind of fold it around, like, you know, around like this, and you get a kind of cool, you know, kind of donut-y looking bun. Or what I usually do with these is I will, again, place it underneath, and it just kind of gives you that just extra little lumpa bumpa that you need there, you know, and you could just kind of wrap it around like this. Hold on, gotta get my board. You see that? You kind of just wrap it around, and then you know, you could secure it with bobby pins, and it just kind of gives you a bigger, more defined bun. So that's how I like to use these little things. I've always been using them like that, and then I started seeing it on Pinterest. And you know when you like see something that you thought of on Pinterest and you're like, oh my god, I'm a genius that I thought of this. So that's one of my favorite secret weapons. Another favorite secret weapon of mine is, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna get crazy here. Hold on a second. Whoop. This little device, whoever invented this, you are the coolest person, because there is nothing I hate more than this. You got a nice top here, or a nice racer back tank top, and then you got this going on, bras hanging out. I have small boobs, so strapless bras, just all they do is make them look even worse. So they're usually not an option for me, and no offense out there, I hate those clear bra straps because they don't look clear. If they were matte colored maybe and not so like shiny and shimmery, maybe they would, you know, work better. But for me, I hate the clear bra straps, so I will not rock those. So using one of these little things right here, this thing is the best invention in the world. I don't care what you think, because you could use it on any bra that you like. I don't know if you're like me, but I have like a million different bras, and there's like, all right, I like the way this bra is, but I don't like that. Da, da, da. This one could be used on any bra. I've bought so many like gimmicky bras where you could like change the straps and this and that, and sometimes I just don't like them. So the great thing about this thing is that it could be used under any kind of bra strap. I don't really remember what the name of this is. Like, this is the real first original one that came out. They sell them everywhere. You could get them at Joann's Fabric. I've seen them in Big Lots. I've seen them in Walmart. I mean, you can find these anywhere. If you don't have one of these though, you can use a paper clip, and they're so easy to use. Look at this. I'll show you guys real quick. So what you do is you take the bra strap like this, you put it in the middle of that thing, and then you take the other one and you just, and then you push it down. That's how easy that thing is to use. And look at that. No bra straps. Hello. I just can't stand seeing my bra. I can't stand when you can see bra straps. I feel like it just takes your shirt down like in class a notch, you know? This is just a great way to hide them. They're so cheap, these things. And like I said, if you don't have one of those, you could use a paper clip. I mean, I've even used it like a barrette. You could always use this, you know, something like this, maybe more flat. But the other, what are those, the little clips, you know, the little metal ones that slide out, you know, you could use those. Great way to hide your bra straps, and everybody should hide their bra straps always. I'm sorry, you should. And if you can't, and if you're wearing a shirt, then get a strapless bra. I don't like seeing bra straps. It depends. Sometimes I don't care. If you're wearing like an off the shoulder shirt, fine. But if you're wearing a tank top like this and you're trying to look classy, then hide your bra straps. All right. Moving on. This is another one of my secret weapons. It's not so much a secret, but I feel like a lot of people don't know about it. Or they're scared to try it, or they think it's gonna look crazy. And it is the Sally Hansen leg spray, Airbrush Legs. They recently came out with a lotion version. I'm personally not a big fan of the lotion version. I feel like this one just stays on better. I feel like, you know, it doesn't transfer as much. I feel like the lotion one is just, you know, there's pros and cons to each, because this one is really inconvenient. I have to go outside to spray my legs. Did you just see that? Did you just see that? Ooh, that was disgusting. Anyway, this one I have to go outside to spray my legs, so it's kind of inconvenient because like I'm in my backyard in my underwear like spraying my legs, and you know, God forbid one of my neighbors looks over the fence or something. If it really makes your legs just look so perfect. I use the color light because I have light pale skin, but medium's just way too dark for me. Right now, this light color, it matches what I got going on in my arms, so it makes it look very natural. This stuff just covers amazingly. It makes your legs just look flawless. Like if you have any kind of marks or bruises, it covers them up. And you know, the best part is that it doesn't transfer off. Once it dries, it doesn't transfer off onto anything. And you could also even get it wet. There was, I think one time I went in the pool with it and it didn't even come off. I mean, when you get in the shower the next day, you really have to scrub this stuff off because it does not come off easy. I mean, it does come off. It's not like you're never gonna be able to get it off. You just have to put a little extra elbow grease into it. You know what I'm saying? So, but this stuff's just amazing. I mean, I love it. I like tell everybody about it because I think it's such a great product. The only cons to it is that, like I said, it's kind of messy and inconvenient, and the price is ridiculous. It's like $12 for a can. You don't get that many uses out of the can. I mean, I think I get like 4 or 5 uses out of the can if you really want to cover. Just a tip while using this, I always put some lotion on first, some kind of moisturizing lotion, let that kind of settle and dry for a couple of minutes and sink in, and then I'll start using this. Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs, the spray version, amazing. And it has sparkles in it. Who doesn't love sparkles? Another one of my secret weapons I always use all the time is double-sided tape. I know this seems like such a stupid concept, but in the fashion world, they always use double-sided tape. A lot of the times, I have this one blouse. I say shirt. My mom's always like, oh, I like your blouse. I don't know, blouse sounds like such an ugly word to me, but whatever. I have this one blouse that I got at, I think I got this at Marshall's a couple of weeks ago. And when it's buttoned up, I don't like the way it looks. It's just like too school marmy, like the way it sits when it's buttoned up. It's just like too high. I don't like it. So I don't want to cut the shirt or alter it in any way. And I wish it would kind of hang like it's hanging here with the flaps out. And since it doesn't, what I do is I take a little tiny piece of this. I'll just cut it off here with my, you have to get a very flat tape. This one I can't even tell you because I stole it from my job. Oops, my old job. They were assholes. They deserved it. So I'll just take a little thin strip like this. I'll put it over here on the button part, and I will peel it off if it ever comes off here. Just make sure you remove it before you wash your clothes. So there you go. I don't like the way that looks, so I'll just tape it in on itself there. And I changed the collar line. You see that? Well, it's kind of hard to tell, and you can't see the tape when I'm wearing it, but that's what I use this for. There's a lot, I have like a lot of tops that, sometimes maybe if you're, want to wear a top but it shows too much cleavage, you could tape it together and hold it so that, your boobs aren't out, your girls aren't out like, hey, what's up everybody? I'm a boob. I just want to like see what's going on. So that is definitely one of my favorite tricks in the world. I use double-sided tape all the time in fashion, in getting dressed, all the time. Okay, so another one of my favorite little things to have that I think a lot of people don't really know about, maybe they do, maybe they don't, is these little inserts for the shoes here. And this is where the double-sided tape also comes in handy because sometimes the tape that they put on it doesn't really work so great. But these really do help if you're like me and you're into rocking ridiculously high wedge heels or regular heels. These are really great. They really do cut down on the pain. I've tried all different kinds. I've tried the gel kinds. I've tried, the special foam kinds, whatever they have, the massaging kinds. To be honest with you, my favorite ones are these simple foam ones. They're the cheapest ones at Walmart. They cost 80, I think like 88 cents per package or $1.88 or something like that per package. I have them in pretty much all of my pairs of heels. I feel like they really do just take the pain down a notch. They're not going to completely get rid of the pain, but they definitely take it down a notch, a little bit. Another thing I do is put a little bit, if you have a pair that kind of brushes up and you have some friction going on your heels, you could take some deodorant or something like that and use it to stop the friction. So that's another one of my little secret weapons.
You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it.
It's on everybody's mind. about you and I. Another one of my favorite secrets in the world is coconut oil. I will tell you what I use the coconut oil for. It's two things. One thing is, this one's really melted because it's so hot in my bathroom. So it usually comes in a solid form, and it's weird. You kind of scoop it out and it like melts in your hands. It's kind of weird. But anyway, this is this is what I personally like using it for. On some days, I have to admit, I'm a mom. I can't shower every day. I just can't. It's just not feasible. So, you know, I try to, maybe one day if I skip a shower and I need to still shave my legs or shave my pits, but I don't want to like go through the whole process of getting wet and all that stuff, I will take a little bit of coconut oil, rub it on my legs, and then shave over. And it's kind of nice because you know, your legs will absorb the excess coconut oil, so your legs will look beautiful and shiny, but also you won't get razor burn because this is giving it a kind of lubricant or whatever to shave your legs or your armpits or whatever. So I like to use this as a waterless kind of shaving cream, which is amazing. Also, I use conditioner in the shower. I stopped using shaving cream a while ago because I feel like it just is a waste of money. So I've been using conditioner to shave my legs. I buy like a cheap Suave conditioner, and to be honest with you, I feel like I get a better shave with it because it softens the hair up a little bit more than the shaving cream would. And I would also use this in the shower for shaving cream. Another great, fantastic thing to do with the coconut oil is to just get a very, very, very tiny bit, and you could smooth it on the ends of your hair as like a kind of defrizzer. You don't want to go crazy because you don't want your hair to look very oily, but coconut oil is really good for your hair. It's one of the only proteins that your hair actually absorbs and actually penetrates through your hair. So it's really good for your hair, but it also is great as a kind of just quick kind of, you know, fly away tamer. You just don't want to get too much, so you just use it very, very sparingly. What was the last one? I'm dying in here. I'm dying. What was the other one? Because seriously, I just saw something on my table and I was like, ooh, I have to say that. Now I forget what it is. Oh my God. I'm so stupid. My last and most favorite secret weapon in the world is these Walmart face wipes. I know you guys are probably like, really, you idiot? They're face wipes. No, they're not just face wipes, and that's what I want to share with you guys. These things are amazing. I love these. I use them in so many different ways, not just to wipe off my makeup. I will take one out like this that I used, a wet one. I use them to wipe my eyeliner brushes as I'm doing my eyeliner, you know, to get off all the excess next time I dip, or if I'm switching colors, or if I'm going from my eyeliner to my eyebrows. Really good to have just a wet one around just to like wipe off. After I wipe it off, I don't throw away. My husband hates me that I do this, but whatever. I leave them out on my table, and if they're not that dirty, I use them to wipe these dry ones off. I use them to wipe powder brushes off with. The great thing about them is because they're kind of textured, so they grab the powder off kind of like a Swiffer would. So I love using them in that way, but quite possibly the best part about leaving a couple of dry ones off, if you're grossed out by like leaving dirty ones around to dry, take a couple out and just let them dry on your makeup table or wherever. And the great part is they are amazing nail polish removers. I'll show you. I think these work better than those cotton swabs or the little flat cotton pads. And reason being is because they make the nail polish come off super duper fast, and they're absorbent, and you could get a lot more on this than you can on a cotton ball. But watch this. No fuzz. You don't get that fuzz left over that you get from cotton balls. So you see that? See that? No fuzz. And look how fast my nail polish just came off. I feel like because they're a little bit abrasive, they, you know, they get the nail polish off really well, and they work really well, and I really needed to do my nails. Those are my little kind of stupid little secret weapons. You know, sometimes I know you just don't think of using things in a certain manner, so that's why I just wanted to share with you guys a couple of things that I love to have around, that they aren't things that everybody could see and, you know, visualize like, oh, Leanna, your brush drops are being hitting. You know, you wouldn't think of that. So Those are just a few of the little secrets. If I have more, I'll let you guys know. So have a mimosa. What am I saying? Have an amazing day. Woo. Having a nice day. Gonna get the rest of this crap off. I hate it. Ew. Ugh. But the only problem is black nail polish and red are the most annoying things in the world because they stain your fingers, and that is gross. Grossy balls. Grossy balls. It's really hot in here. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go melt. So I'll see you later. Ow.